viewers, we're getting across to some great breaking update that we're getting of India. In fact, has registered the first victory in 73 years of winning the Thomas Cup. And we are seeing those visuals of the winning team of Team India, in fact, celebrating their first victory in 73 years, the Thomas Cup that the Team India, in fact, has won as well. We have seen just a few minutes back as well that the Prime Minister has also congratulated the team. In fact, has lauded the team for their effort and their performances as well. For more on this, let me go across to my colleague Shaurya, who's joining us from the Mumbai newsroom. Shaurya, tell us more about this great victory that India has finally registered after 73 years.
Yes, as we know, the Kidambi Shrikant and others have created history today with this win. He won the opening game, and now we've seen Narendra Modi also tweeting that the entire badminton team has scripted history and the entire nation is proud of him. This is the first victory of the country in Thomas Cup, which is one of the most elated tournaments in badminton, and we are going to see more sports persons motivating and inspiring the nation for this victory. Back to you.
Well, that's right, Shaurya. We are seeing how there is, in fact, a massive victory, a massive celebration, in fact, for Team India, since they have registered the first victory in 73 years, the prestige Thomas Cup that Team India has also won. And we have the tweet by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulating the team as well. We'll put it out for you viewers, but I read from that tweet, and the Prime Minister has stated that the Indian badminton team has scripted history today. The entire nation is elated by India winning the Thomas Cup. Congratulations to our accomplished team and best wishes to them for their future endeavors as well. Now, this win will motivate so many upcoming sports persons. Well, a massive victory today, viewers. A time for celebration for Team India, and those are the visuals speaking for themselves. The kind of excitement, the kind of victory celebrations, the visuals of which you can see that Team India is in fact celebrating the massive victory after 73 years that Team India in fact has brought home the Thomas Cup as well. And let me bring in Shaurya once again on the broadcast. Shaurya, a prestigious win for India, isn't it? After 73 years, Team India has registered a victory of the Thomas Cup, and we are seeing some star players as well coming to light, isn't it? Tell us more about the entire game as well as the kind of reaction that is pouring in.
As we saw, Kidambi Shrikant secured a historical win for India. It's not just historical in just the victory in the 73 years history of the tournament. The Indian team has defeated champions, multiple time champions, including Malaysia and Denmark, and they've defeated Indonesia in the finals, who were 14-time champions in this tournament. So this feat of the Indian team is not a regular feat. It's a huge win at the Thomas Cup, where India, led by Kidambi Shrikant in the final game, won Thomas Cup for the country. And starting from PM to the entire sports fraternity, this has been lauded, and it opens up various doors for the badminton sport and various other tournaments for Indian sportspersons to shine. Back to you.
Well, absolutely, Shaurya. Tell us more. We are seeing the kind of victory celebrations that is going on, the kind of reaction as well. We heard the
seeing a massive celebration, a history that is created by the Indian team. And, if you could speak to us a little bit more about what really happened in the match, how it really panned out, and highlights of it as well.
Yes, as we saw, Lakshya Sen won the first match, and then Srikanth in the final game in the straight sets won the game against Jonathan Christie. So as we have seen, comprehensive victory has been seen in the case of Indian victory at Thomas Cup, as now we know it's the first ever Thomas Gold for the country, and now we've seen how this win will impact India's further representation in the sport of badminton, how this can further open doors in the Commonwealth Games and Olympics, because this is not just one victory, not just a singles players, but multiple players are there. So it boosts India's chances in at the international circuit. And with this win, it's not just one defending champion of Indonesia which has won this tournament for 14 times. It has also defeated Denmark and Malaysia, who have previously won these editions. So it's a comprehensive victory for India, and it's a historical win as stated by Prime Minister Modi and various other sportspersons who are lauding this particular feat. So it's a comprehensive and historical win for the Indian team at Thomas Cup. Back to you.
Well, absolutely, Shaurya, just stay with us while I also read out the tweet that has been put out by PM Modi, who says that the Indian badminton team has scripted history. The entire nation is elated by India winning the Thomas Cup. Congratulations to our accomplished team and best wishes to them for their future endeavours. This win will motivate so many upcoming sportspersons. And rightly so, Shaurya, since you are also a sports fan, how do you read into this victory of India? Because this is indeed going to motivate a lot of sportspersons as well.
Absolutely. Since in the last Olympics we've seen India get a historical run at the Olympics, we are now seeing only the elevation in terms of the sports infrastructure, where government is taking multiple efforts to boost the infrastructure and thereby creating a platform and a setup and an ecosystem for sportspersons to shine at both national and international level. And today's victory at Thomas Cup for India, it's only a testimony to the fact that infrastructure and the preparation of the sportsperson at an international level is clear, that India is here to be a sports superpower in not just singles but team efforts also. With Neeraj Chopra's gold, with India's victory at Thomas Cup, we are giving a clear message to the world that we have arrived, and every competition, no matter how tough it is, no matter how prestigious it is, India is a tough contender. And with this victory, with the first victory, and defeating a 14-time champion, we have made a clear statement, and India has created history today, and it's a testimony to all the infrastructure initiatives and a lot of hard work that these sportspersons have put. So this message is very clear to the world that we have arrived, and we're only going to shine at the international circuit. Back to you.
Yes, and Shaurya, let's just stay on this story. Tell us more about the reactions you're picking up on the social media as well, because a lot of appreciation posts for Team India, because this is indeed a maiden victory for Team India.
Yes, as we are seeing right from Prime Minister Modi to all the sports fraternity in badminton, we have just seen appreciation for the team that has shined at Thomas Cup, because as we know, this is not a regular win. In the 73-year history of this tournament, we are seeing the first victory of India today, where Lakshya Sen and Kidambi Srikanth are shining for India. We are seeing comprehensive and straight set victories also. And we, en route to the final, we have defeated Malaysia, we have defeated Denmark. These teams have been winning in this tournament for multiple years. And finally, Indonesia, which has won this tournament for 14 years. So just the magnitude of this victory is special. It's not just a regular victory. We've defeated veterans in the sport, where special teams like Indonesia and Denmark have been shining. And the message with this victory is very clear, that no matter which tournament, no matter what level of tournament, India will be shining, and India will be a strong contender, which cannot be taken lightly. And right now, this is a historic achievement of the Indian team, and it's a proud moment for the nation. Back to you.
Well, absolutely, Shaurya. Very, very proud moment. And, while we talk about it, lot of Twitter is, in fact, abuzz with lot of appreciation posts as well. In fact, Dr. S. Jaishankar has also tweeted congratulating Team India for their historic win in men's badminton in the Thomas Cup, a real inspiration for so many young Indians. So, yes, from the Twitter post, we can really read into how the appreciation posts really say that this is going to set a benchmark for a lot of sports persons across the country.
Absolutely. It's not just about the appreciation for today's win. It's also the hard work of these sportspersons and the infrastructure that Centre is trying to boost since the time of Olympics also. It's not just the Olympics, which come once in 4 years. It's about regular tournaments. It's about regular boosting players' performances. It's about regular representation of sportspersons. So this win is also a testimony to that. Back to you.
Well, yes, Shaurya, stay with us while I also read out the tweet that has been put out by Kiran Rijiju, who says, fellow Indians, today India 15th May Indian badminton team is on the verge of victory. They will take on Indonesia in the final Thomas Cup. In fact, beg your pardon, this is a tweet that was put out by Rijiju while India was set to compete against Indonesia. And yes, of course, Twitter is abuzz with a lot of appreciation posts lauding the victory of the Indian team. And the visuals also, you know, saying talking 1,000 words there of the kind of happiness we can see on the faces of the Indian team, because this is indeed massive, a mega victory for Team India. That's in fact the tweet that has been put out by Rijiju after India won the game, saying congratulations to our India men's badminton team on the historic Thomas Cup win. This day will be etched in the minds, in the sporting memory of every person. So yes, Kiran Rijiju also there tweeting, and we have External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Shankar, who has also lauded the Indian team. In fact, a lot of tweets that I can read out that have been put out. A tweet that has also been put out by Narendra Modi, who has also lauded the team, saying that the Indian badminton team has Prime Minister Modi, who has said that the Indian badminton team has scripted history. The entire nation is elated by India winning the Thomas Cup. Congratulations to our accomplished team and best wishes to them for their future endeavours. So if Shaurya, you are still with us, tell us about the reactions you are picking up on social media right now, because as I can see, social media is abuzz with a lot of posts lauding the team.
As we are seeing not just the political reactions, we are also seeing people from other sports fraternity also praising the badminton team for the historic win. As we are seeing that this is not just a regular win, because this is the first victory of India at Thomas Cup in its over 70 years of history. Now, there have never been a defending champion in the last 5 years. All the 5 different champions have been different countries. So the magnitude of this win is huge, because we've defeated Indonesia, who are a 14-time champion at this stage. And it's not just Anurag Thakur, who's our Union Sports Minister, who has said that, who called it an extraordinary feat. The football veteran Sunil Chhetri also has praised the Indian team, saying that what a moment for Indian sport, and we've beat the best to make it happen. So it's a clear testimony to the hard work of the Indian team, of Kidambi Shrikant, of Lakshya Sen, who have made the country proud, who are garnering appreciation across the world and in India, not just from the nation's leaders, but also from their peers, from other sports fraternity. And it's a historic win, and it's a magnitude of huge hard work by these players. Back to you.
Indeed, Shaurya, and you know, while we speak, it's important to note here that India has beat 14-time champions Indonesia to win the Thomas Cup. So India there beating the 14-time champions Indonesia to score this massive victory, scripting history there, winning the Thomas Cup in 73 years.
Absolutely. The singles and doubles players have made us proud, and it also shows that in the next Olympics we can have a good and a strong chance for boosting India's medal tally, and there'll be a strong contender.
Shaurya, just hold your thoughts there. I'll come back to you. We have Chandra